his daddy, I guess he got a little money. So we know money talks too.
Oh, yeah.
Well, just interject on that, ladies. That case is being retried. There was an outroar about that Stanford kid getting the probation that he got, and that case is going back to court. They are going to actually try this case as a rape case, and he may wind up going to prison.
Well, I hope he does. That's where he should be.
I agree. I totally agree. But it will wind up going back because of the outrage. The assailant, she and her family could not believe that this kid, who knowingly did what he did, get probation right off the bat, where so many others wound up doing hard time. Now, whether or not he can or can't go to jail, that's not a relevant issue. You do the crime, you do the time.
That's right. It doesn't matter what race you are.
Right. I don't care if you're pink. You do the crime, you do the time. Be purple.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? So that case is going back to court, and the judge is under investigation. He may or may not lose his license as well. You know, I guess I can call it license, but they they have to go through the bar. Right. So he may be disbarred. You know, all these things are coming up. So I will be keeping my eye on that one as well to stay updated on what's going on with that, because I'm very interested to know what's going to happen.
We all are, because that should go back to trial. It should.
And if you're not following that story, follow us here on KZKO, and we'll have all the updates on how that turns out.
Yes, indeed. So moving on to the next topic. What flavor you got for us, Miss Kiba?
So I have a question, and I have a few men in the studio today. Maybe they can answer this question as well, as to why do men cheat. So I have read a few things.
And that is an excellent question.
Yeah. And it says 77% of cheating men have a good friend who cheated.
And you know what, Kiba? They say 77% is probably, the percentage is probably higher than that.
I think it's higher than that.
Yeah.
Because if they're talking about my husband's crew, I don't know. That's more 100.
And 12% of cheating men said their mistress was more physically attractive than their wives.
Wow.
12% is a good number. Probably only 5% of them look better than the wives or the significant other.
Right.
Because from what I've seen, these mistresses be a mess.
Physical. They may do splits on top of their heads.
Oh, and all that other freaky stuff. Huh?
Well, I'm sorry, I don't have a husband, but you all are not doing
I need to interject in that, ladies, because I'm with the percentiles, I'm with all the studies and everything, but I must say that me personally, when I cheat, it's usually because it's a done deal at the Ponderosa.
Right. Right. So why not just leave? Right. Why not just leave instead of cheat?
Now, that is something that is pending. All that is pending. We all have needs. And I think the last show, you said it best yourself, is that, I'm talking about you, TJ. You said it best yourself. Men is going to get what they want, and they're going to have what they have. And then 9 times out of 10, once they're done getting what they want, it's over with. They probably don't want to see that woman ever again in life.
I doubt it. They're going back.
Wow. Come on to the mic, brother.
Let me ask y'all something. I mean, that question intrigues the heck out of me when it comes to the percentage of men and men cheat and why do men cheat. Before my marriage, I did a lot of fellowships, is what I call it. And a lot of people that fellowshipped in my church were married women.
No, you ain't bringing the church in.
Okay. Don't bring the church into that.
And this is Gospel Sunday too. Come on now.
Christians are Christians.
A lot of the women that worshiped at my church were married women. So it kind of confuses me when I hear, why do men cheat? Chances are it's the same reason women cheat. However, let me go ahead and answer your question, and I'll let you guys answer the question. Here's what happens. Women get married thinking that they can change a man.
Hello.
Men get married thinking that they woman to never change.
Hello.
And guess what? They're both wrong. The same things that you were doing
That's right.
to get him,
That's
you better
right.
be ready to keep doing, because
That's
guess
right.
what? He always loves a little friendly kisses. He never stops loving friendly kisses.
Say that.
So the minute you think you're going to punish him or hold something hostage, guess what? There's somebody who's willing to do it. I can get that before I can get a sandwich.
All right.
So the minute you decide to stop doing that is the minute that you just gave your man a pass.
Hey.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and walk off, guys.
And that was Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
I
got hot up in here now. Woo.
I have to expound on that. Is that, I've often said, don't start something in a marriage that you're not willing to
That's
continue.
right.
Yeah,
How
that
you
is so
meet him
true.
is how they gonna be. How you
Don't
meet
do
'em.
that, because your girlfriend, your best friend, Tyrone's sister.
What about in those instances? Because I know several people who do everything for their man. If it's hanging from the poles, chandeliers, wherever they want to hang from, they're still doing all that. And you still,
still
get
steps
cheated
out.
on.
Yeah.
And they still
Curiosity.
step out.
I believe it's curiosity
Now
in
you
some
know
cases.
something. If that woman and/or man, because the pendulum swings both ways, I have to say that men have suffered that atrocity as well, and I know firsthand what it's like. To have a woman step out and do what she want to do with who she want to do it with. So the pendulum does swing both ways. But I'm just saying.
I agree, but this is tea time. This is women, so we're not asking about the women. We're asking about the
Well,
men.
so I'm a man in the mix, so I got to go ahead and defend us brothers out there that are doing right. Only the ones that are doing right.
Because my brothers don't
Right.
cheat.
I thought today was Sunday, Tina. You lying on a Sunday?
But now, if that woman is truly doing everything that you, TJ, say she is doing, then she's doing something that can negate everything. She's like that story we read about ground beef.
Yes.
You know, the woman would berate her husband every chance she got over the most minute things. Now,
right.
she might be swinging from the chandelier. She might be sliding down a pole. She might be, booty dancing for him. You know what I'm saying? But when she's not,
I've been practicing that.
When they're not. TMI, baby.
Right, I just want to say the same
Oh,
thing.
she too clumsy. She is too clumsy.
That's all right. So I'm calling you too.
But nonetheless, if she is berating her man over the most minute things, and her husband had to tell her, dear heart, you berate me over ground beef. It's just ground beef.
Ground beef.
And she had to stop. It was true story.
Yeah.
She had to stop and think, wow, it is just ground beef.
I mean, did she want ground turkey? I mean, what was the problem?
That's what I'm
the
telling
problem
you. Ground
was-
turkey.
The problem was that she was not satisfied in her marriage, and she was raised in a family where she was raised in a performance-based family, and performance was key. No matter what her husband did, it wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
And he brought it to her attention before he went out and got him another honey, because he was saying there was a lady in the office. She praised everything he did. She just, she was his best cheerleader. She was doing the job that his wife should have been doing.
All right.
long.
Instead of making that ground beef, she should have been making that
She should have
ground
been cheering
turkey.
them on. Right.
That ground beef has fat.
Right. Now, mind you, all was good in the bedroom, but they had to get out of bed.
All right.
Wow. All right. Well, thank you for your
Thank you,
input.
DJ
Thank you, DJ
Smooth and
Yes,
Chris.
And now we're going to move on to some celebrity gossip and news with TJ. What you got for us, girl?
Yep. Congratulations are in order for Miss Jill Scott.
Yeah.
She
All right.
married Michael Dobson yesterday in Vegas. This is her second marriage.
Nice.
So
nice.
second time is a charm. I hope it works for her, and amen to black love. Let's keep it going.
beautiful.
She's
She
beautiful.
is
That's
so
my
beautiful.
girl. That's
She's
my girl.
beautiful.
Yes.
She is also another congratulation is for Mr. LeBron James.
Yes.
He became the 6th most charitable athlete in the world after donating $41 million to send 1,100 students to college.
that's
That's what I'm
awesome.
talking about.
Yeah, so
That's
congratulations
awesome.
to him also on his
Standing.
NBA championship ring.
Yeah.
And if he is listening, we have a lot of kids. I have $3 we need to send. I need to send to college. $4.
Right. I got one to send off myself, TJ. So.
If you listening, can we get some of that $41 million?
Right.
Well, I don't have any kids to send to college, but I can use some of that money.
Just need the money. Send us. And also, so rumor has been for over a year now. Rumor mill is Katie Holmes and Jamie Foxx are a couple. So the question is it okay to smash the homies? Because Jamie Foxx and Tom Cruise were great friends.
If it ain't fun if the homie can't have none.
Yeah, I wonder what Tom Cruise think about that, because they was in a movie together, him and Jamie Foxx.
And Jamie Foxx actually gave him that nickname of TC. So is that okay?
Hey, evidently it is, because if it's been going on for over a year, hey.
Claudia
Yes,
Jordan spilled the beans and wanted to try to come back and recant it. But this rumor has been over a year.
I like Jamie Foxx. I'm
Yeah.
okay with it, Katie. I'm okay with that.
So, all right, Jamie, you do what you do, boy. And speaking of Claudia Jordan, she was on Housewives of Atlanta. Was it last season?
Last season.
Yeah, she was pretty messy.
I
on
didn't
that
like
show.
her. I didn't like her.
I didn't like her
at
either.
all.
And then I had, kind of did some research on her, and I didn't know that she had an affair with Tom Joyner and broke up his marriage.
Oh.
Yes, she did.
Oh.
Because I thought him and Donna Richardson was still married, but apparently not, thanks to her. Yeah, so...
So she wanted to get with Tom Joyner. Must be the money.
That's all it was about. That's all it was about.
Well, you know what they say about Claudia Jordan in the industry. That's what... She gets out there. She get around.
I know Tom Joyner is happy for Viagra.
Wow.
Tom Joyner also lost his syndicated program.
Oh,
Syndicated,
really?
right.
He's had that for years.
He's
I
had it
didn't
for
know that.
years. A couple of months back that he lost it. So also tonight, make sure you catch out the BET Awards.
Yes.
Rumor
yes.
is Beyonce is supposed to be performing. If that's true or not, we'll see.
Yeah.
Beyonce has boycotted the BET Awards for years.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So let's see if she actually shows up
tonight.
and performs. Lots of great performances on there. So make sure you catch that in about an hour. The red carpet show starts. Love the red carpet. Love the fashions, makeup, hair.
Yes. I saw Fantasia, red carpet. She looked marvelous.
I bet she did. She always looks
She's
marvelous.
so fly lately.
Yes.
Fantasia is doing her thing.
I
Yes,
love it.
marriage is working well for her.
It's working well for her. She looks great these days.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love
good
it.
for her. Good for her. And before we close, I just want to make mention real quick. We send our prayers and condolences to the victims of the floods in West Virginia and in Ghana. The families, I'm sure, are just devastated. And, just to hear about all these natural disasters that are happening, all the fires going on in Arizona, California. We even have a fire here up in Beaver Creek.
Yeah, they were able to.
Contain. Yeah, so we certainly send our prayers out to all the families of the victims of these tragedies taking place. And again, it's just a sign of the times that we're living in right now. It is.
Yes.
It truly is. So
Tell your loved ones, tell your enemies, tell your friends.
yes.
You love them because tomorrow is not
Never
promised.
That's right. Every day. So on that note,
Do we have to tell our enemies we love them, Kiva?
Yes. Love thy neighbor, whether
Yes.
your enemies or not. Tara, I know. I tell you, I love you sometimes.
Oh, because you do.
we got to pray for everybody.
Pray for her. Pray for Kiva.
We got to pray
Pray for her when we get off this
everybody.
air. Pray for her.
All right, y'all. So I just want to give some quick shout outs before we close to Robert Richfield and Mama G, the owners here of KZKL Radio. We love you guys so very much, and our prayers to you and your mother, Mary Lou Lemons. And DJ Smooth and Ms. Wallace, we thank you guys so much for allowing us to come hang out with you all. We just have a blast every time we're down here.
Yes, thank
We do.
you.
Thank you.
And